Obst has come off the bench and had 12 possessions, so he'd be reasonably satisfied with his game today after coming on, I think, late in the first term or early in the second quarter.
He's just joined in what has been a very good Hawthorn win. Struggled all year, of course, but won the last 2 games against 2 finalists. Richmond, they've knocked Richmond from top 4 down towards the bottom of the 8 last week. And quite possibly St Kilda will drop out of the top 4 after this weekend's round of games as well.
Kick forward there by Everett. Swooping on it as Campbell. Good kick too. He's kicked the goal for St Kilda. Brad Campbell, his first goal.
They've been much better, St Kilda, when the pressure went off the game, to be honest, haven't they? Certainly Hawthorn in that first half, first 3 quarters, a very one-on-one approach all over the ground. But as the game has just, the spaces open up more late in games, and when this has happened, St Kilda have just been a little bit better. It's been the best part of their game, at least. Hawthorn haven't been able to score much in this last half. Maybe simply they've worked so hard, Hawthorn, early in the game to set up the lead, just get a bit tired in the latter stages, but certainly St Kilda have been a little better in this final term.
Whitnell with the fly, decides to just punch it, couldn't find Ratton, goes to Harvey, nailed by Rice. The umpire said it's a stalemate after the ball was jarred free. Interesting.
Yeah, we often see that, Pete, where the umpires are told to only call for a ball up when the ball is actually locked in and stops moving, and many times this year we've seen umpires call for a ball up when the ball is still in motion.
Sierakowski will contest for St Kilda. He hasn't been able to get into the match much either. McKay, Brown, surrounded by blue jumpers. Murphy, taken to the ground by Campbell, holding the ball. Oh,
now, Murphy obviously didn't hear the play-on call, and so in those circumstances, I think it's reasonable to give him the benefit of the doubt. He hasn't heard the umpire calling play-on because the umpire didn't think the ball travelled more than 10 metres.
Well, did he have when he was tackled, did he have a prior opportunity? I'd say no, really.
No, so I think that should have been a ball up, and Murphy certainly didn't know that the umpire wasn't going to award the mark.
So Campbell with the free kick, a chance for St Kilda to come back again, and that looks pretty good. He's kicked the goal.
And Murphy going over to have a word to the umpire, just continuing to dispute the decision to award a free kick.
He's got every right to, I reckon.
There was no doubt in my mind that Murphy didn't know that the play-on call had been given and that the mark wasn't going to be awarded. So in the circumstances, a bounce was the right result.
Wouldn't you say a lot of umpiring is common sense?
Yeah, in fact, my first umpire's coach, Pete, said that the last rule in the book's the most important, common sense.